I'm often called into organizations because there's some sort of a communication problem. The leader will say, I can't communicate that well with my direct reports, or my direct reports aren't communicating that well to the people at the lower levels. We just have a communication problem. Sally, please fix it. Well, it's not quite that simplistic. However, communication problems are often not as difficult as people make them. There are a few key elements that you need to understand about communication that can help you erase the barriers to communication problems and move productivity forward. One problem is that what a person says isn't often what a second person hears. The first person can assume that the directive is very clear, very focused, and the second person can hear something completely different. And I often tell leaders that if they have important information to convey, not only should they convey it often, but when they're talking one-on-one with an individual, they should say, now, can you repeat back to me what you heard? It's a very simple mechanism that can be used to solve communication problems, because very often the second person will repeat something back that wasn't at all what was said, and then the situation can be fixed and you can move on. Secondly, I often find that communication problems occur because people seek to hug information to themselves in silos. For some reason, some people seem to assume that the more information they hold close to the vest, the more power they will have, and that if they're transparent or if they share information, they're somehow divesting themselves of power. In fact, the exact opposite is true. The best organizations are transparent organizations, and silos are a barrier to productivity. And number three, I often find that people don't communicate effectively with their subordinates or their superiors because they're simply afraid of making mistakes. This is a self-esteem issue. They don't want to be perceived as incompetent, and so they hide information. They share only the positive parts of information, or they don't give information that they should be giving. Unfortunately, like other communication problems, this one merely exacerbates the issues rather than making them go away. Clear, transparent, honest communication, especially in today's rapidly changing business environment, is always the way to go.